Jesus freak here. A couple days ago, I did a video where I talked about the various games I have on my Game Boy, and I figured I'd do a similar video about my Genesis. Now, I have the second American version of the Genesis. Actually, it's a Canadian unit. It's the same as the American one. Now, I'm not like with the Game Boy when I'm not going to show gameplay of everything. First, though, I'm going to go through and show some pictures of some of the cartridges. Now, I admit I did a little bit of a sloppy job and cutting out the background so I could extend the image out a little bit. This is Aladdin. Interesting thing about this game is that actual Disney animators worked on it, which was somewhat revolutionary for the time it came out. You'll see some footage from this one. One thing you'll notice, considering that all the listed games here are produced by Atari, it's rather surprising that the name Atari is nowhere to be found here. I'm not going to show any footage from this, but the port of Missile Command, at least, is terrible and owes more to the 2600 version than to the original, despite the fact that they could easily have it exactly like the original on the Genesis because 3 buttons. This is a multi-game cart, and I have this on both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. It's Defender, Stargate, Robotron 2084, Joust, and Sinistar. I have some footage of... I don't have any footage of Defender or Stargate, but I have some footage from the others to be shown. Fatal Fury, and I haven't played this one. I don't have any footage for it. This is a Neo Geo port. Taka did a lot of the Neo Geo ports to Super Nintendo and Genesis in the 90s. Mortal Kombat II. Yes, I showed you this on the Game Boy. It's closer in most respects on the Genesis, but the music's all wrong. They have the wrong music on the wrong stages. And a lot of the voices are missing. A lot of background stuff's also missing. I have this on the Super Nintendo as well, and it's a lot better there. Street Fighter II Special Champion Edition. This is a game they created the 6-button controller for. I said Street Fighter II. It should actually be Street Fighter II Dash. That's how they pronounce the prime mark in Japan. It's actually Street Fighter II Turbo. There was a bit of a licensing issue, so NEC got just plain old Champion Edition. Nintendo got Turbo, which was Champion and Turbo. And Sega got Special Champion, which was Champion and Turbo. It actually has more turbo than turbo. Sonic the Hedgehog. Interesting thing about this cartridge, this is not an American cartridge. But you'll know that, in Europe and in Japan, they didn't call it the Genesis, they called it the Mega Drive. Apparently that name didn't fly in North America, so they called it the Genesis. Well, this is a Canadian copy. Some of my Genesis stuff is actually sent to me by someone in Canada in one of my chat rooms. The rest of the stuff that was sent to me that I didn't buy myself came from a friend in Michigan. Sonic 2. I played a lot of this as a kid. Sonic 3. Long story about this game. About the music. About the fact that it was basically released unfinished. The music involves, not directly, but the story about the music involves Michael Jackson, as well as an obscure band out of, I think they were out of Tempe, Arizona, called the Jetsons. I can try to talk about that the mess with the music. Anyway, because they weren't able to finish up the game in time, they were kind of rushed. They wound up splitting it, but they made it so that you could put it back together by putting a little thing in the top of this cartridge that lets you stick the Sonic 3 cartridge in the top. As a bonus feature, you can also stick the Sonic 2 cartridge in the top and play Sonic 2 with Knuckles instead of Sonic or Tails. I'm just gonna go through some of the various some games I recorded some footage of. A couple of these were actually recorded directly from my Genesis a few years ago with a DVD recorder. Oh, by the way, I forgot one more game. The weird shape of this cartridge is because it's got a special chip in it, which is what that SVP is for. To help with the 3D polygon animation. Anyway, I'm going to cut in at the end a bunch of videos that I took of me playing some of the games. Not complete gameplay. Except I think there's some complete gameplay of Sinistar. But it's just clips. Jesus, freak out.
Beware, I live. Run, coward. I am Sinistar. Beware, I live. I hunger. I hunger, coward. Beware, coward. USA! Round one, fight! You win! Round two, fight! You lose! Round three, fight! You win! Fight! Fight! Outstanding. Fight! Outstanding. Finish him.
Woo!